Hello, everyone. Dietitian Deanna here. I am with Melissa Stockwell, our family spokesperson, three-time Paralympic athlete, and mother. So she's going to share with us some of her favorite family meals that she likes to have with her family. So, Melissa, what would you say are your two favorite family meals that you like to have?
Yeah, thanks, Deanna. And always looking for nutrition help, especially as a busy mama too. So I would say probably two of our favorite meals are pizza. I think that's kind of probably a go-to standard for a lot of families. But then my kids luckily love salmon, so I feel like salmon and rice is one that we do pretty often as well, which I love.
Yeah, and that's very impressive that your kids like salmon. I would say salmon and seafood are probably the healthiest food that kids can eat when they're developing because salmon is so important for brain health, for eye health, for mental health. Kids who actually eat salmon twice a week or any type of seafood twice a week actually have better test scores and reading scores than other kids, and they have lower risk of asthma and eczema. So,
Oh,
gold star for you.
yeah, I
How
had no
did you
idea.
get yeah, yeah. How did you get your kids to eat salmon and like start trying seafood? Because I know it can be a
Yeah,
little bit unusual food for them.
they're pretty good at trying new foods, and so they tried it maybe about a year ago. We tried, and then they did not like it at all. But we kind of kept giving it to them every time we had it, and eventually they started to like it, and now it's one of their favorite foods, and I love it. Like, it's so easy to make, it's quick to make, whether it's on the grill, on the stove top. I mean, it's just so easy to make. So I would say it's definitely one of our go-to meals.
Yeah, and it's delicious. We have this one
Yeah.
recipe on ourfamilyfoods.com that's a honey glazed pistachio crusted
Ah,
salmon.
I'll have to try
So I
that.
don't know if your
Ah,
kids, I feel like kids love pistachios because they're like
they
salty,
do.
they're
Uh-huh.
green, they're fun. I think they would
Yeah.
definitely like that
I'll give it a
recipe.
shot. Great.
Yeah, definitely. And then your pizza I think is everyone's favorite family meal. I mean, that's just like a staple. I think sometimes people don't think of it as a healthy meal, but I like to think of pizza as a vehicle for fresh fruits and vegetables. You can
Yeah.
easily sprinkle like pineapple or bell peppers or anything on your pizza, but what do you guys like to do for your pizza
Kind of
meals?
hide in those fruits and veggies. So my
Yeah.
kids they're pretty adamant that it's strictly cheese. Sometimes we get pepperoni, but we always make sure to have some sort of side too. That's like fruit, vegetables. Our family green beans are a big go-to. Just something
Yeah.
to kind of make it a more balanced meal because they're not a fan of veggies on their pizza yet. So I just try to make sure it's on their plate somewhere.
Yeah, and what I try to do is when I try to get kids to eat more veggies with the pizza is I cut up bell peppers and I cut them really, really small and I'll hide them in the sauce so they don't even know it's there. So maybe that's
Perfect.
a way that you could try
Yeah,
to be like,
I could try
here's
that.
some veggies
Definitely.
that you don't
Yeah,
even
yeah,
know.
yeah.
Yeah. And I also
Yeah.
love one of my favorite foods I like to make with pizzas is like a Mexican style pizza where it's like black beans pureed for the sauce and then with some cheese and like some salsa on top. So then it's like a Mexican style pizza.
Ooh, that sounds
It's
good.
so good.
And
Yeah.
we've been meaning to give our family the thin crust pizza a try too, because that's
Yeah.
probably just something extra to kind of instead of the real thick crust.
Yeah, just to lighten it up a little bit. That's a good
Yeah, yeah,
idea
yeah,
too. Yeah, and it's
yeah,
very crunchy. Do your kids
yeah.
like thin or thick pizza?
They could go with either. I would say
They could go with either.
probably thinner. Yeah,
Thinner.
yeah,
Okay, so they'll
yeah.
probably really like that. Yeah, and our family has a bunch of pizza products, bunch of pizza sauces and pepperoni and everything like that, and then can pile on the sides with the fresh fruits and vegetables all on top if your family likes that.
Awesome. Thanks for the tips. I will definitely give them a try.
Yes, yes, and thanks for telling us all about your favorite family meals and how you got your kids to try all these different new foods.
Awesome. Thanks, Anna.
Yep, thanks, Melissa.